Welcome back everyone, I'm your manager A, and this is Lobotomy Corporation. Choked on some water earlier, so if I suddenly go quiet, it's probably me muting myself as I cough. So I'm going to be attempting this meltdown again. We now have 4 rooms down here, so that can spread the love a little bit. Also, I got pretty lucky here. The White Knight swapped places with the monk here. Yeah, heroic monk. So we have everything kind of, all the important stuff down here. With the exception, of course, of this thing, which I should really take care of that. What gives me good white resistance? Da capo. Alright, I should have a spare da capo here. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap places with you. Put you there. Alright, I'm not going to bring a Sarah this time, and I'm going to make sure I position some people over here in the welfare team just in case. That way we don't have to deal with these. I believe what caused the kill was either this, the freaking little prince, or it could have been the shoes, because that can cause death as well. Other than that, I think we're good to go. So we kind of have all these down here. Just seeing what can be done here. Okay, so I just need to tag it and then leave. But yeah, I brought all of my high-end armors that are resistant to red, black, and pale. And hopefully that'll be enough to handle what's coming to us. So yeah, that's the plan. Speaking of the armor, Luna Child is using the Solemn Vow and the Mimicry now, and her old magical girl stuff went to on over here. So let's core suppress. Alright, red damage as always. Just calm down. Alright. Put you down here. Down here. Put you here. We don't need to worry about the burrowing whatchamacallit, so we're good on that front. I am going to go ahead and put Seki Baki in the elevator shaft, just in case. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Ringo, you're going to go hang out here. What else has decent resistances? Orange does. Actually, Saki can do pretty good. Excuse me. So we'll send you there. We'll send you here. This room does not heal, by the way. Excuse me 1 second. Alright. Let's cover these rooms as best as we can. Send 3 up. Actually, we'll send 2 up here, 3 down here. That'll be a start. So, you have 2 resistance. Black resistance, and we'll have Diose do some work as well. Just comparing numbers here, 128 to 130. Excuse me. Alright, your thing is white damage. Alright. You need to be careful about Magical Girl as usual. Alright. gonna send her to nothing there, and we'll see if she can survive it. If she can survive it, great. If not, we'll run into some trouble. Is it instinct for this thing? Instinct and repression. We'll keep the bird appeased. Everything's common except for repression. We'll do attachment then. She's getting healed. I don't know what's healing her though. That's nice. We're at 94 now. Okay, we'll get our first thing there. That's fine. That's done working. That's pretty good results. Surprisingly good, in fact. Let's try again, see how it does. The attachment worked, right? I think I did instinct earlier. That's alright. Here, full health, perfect. Keep doing your thing. Oh, also, one of the character I was working with last time on the funeral over here actually got the coffin. We got that going for us. And send you back to work. Alright. Let's give us a nice little boost in the beginning. I'm hoping we can get to the end without triggering the midnight. Or at the very least, that be the last one. Because if it's the last one, we can skip it. Alright, not bad. Looks like we're actually doing this. I am going to go ahead and grab this. That's going to give us a full heal, by the way. Alright, so we're 1/6 of the way to where we need to be. We need to kill some people. Violently, by the way. So, let's begin. You. What is your name? Zeta 50? More like Zeta 0. Alright. Anything I want to tag? Where's legs at? Oh, you're over here. What is your resistance? You have white resistance 0.2. That should be more than enough to handle this. We'll do insight work with you. Let my employees rest in peace. Alright, we're at white damage, not surprised. We're gonna have a dawn ordeal. Alright, let's begin. So we're completely safe down here. Go ahead and let you do your thing. You're at full health, I believe. You are. Oh, Rico, keep working on this, please. Try not to die. That should keep you guys appeased. Trigger that. There we go. Might as well not purposely trigger the punching bird if we can avoid it. What are you doing up there? He took some damage, not a big deal. Alright, if I'm zooming all over the place here. Damage here. But you're also healing. I don't know exactly what's healing you right now. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting free healing. A few things we need to be careful about is red damage. If it switches to red damage, we might have some problems. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do some of this. I might do a thing. Where I just kill all the employees, well, all the clerks. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's still something I'm worried about. At the very least, let's kill the ones down here. Finish that work, great. The dangerous part's going to be the top up here, because we don't actually have a lot of things to defend with. Okay. Yeah, so I no longer have department functions here. I'm going to lose some bonuses, but that's okay. That's Diose. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Okay. We're looking down here. Surviving. Okay. Now do this. Alright. Almost halfway through on energy, but we still got a ways to go for everything else. What do I want to tag? Let's go tag Reddit. I mean, Little Helper. Apparently a forgot to buy a buzzsaw for. Instinct and repression. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, black and white. That's actually the safest for this particular ordeal. Deal with them. Alright, we got some in this hallway, not a big deal. Just seem to be okay. I'll send you that way just in case. We need to deal with some stuff over here. Let me go for this guy first. Alright. Okay on that front. Alright, we lost a few people. Not a lot, but a few. Dead. Alright, cool. Already doing better than before. Okay. White and black damage. Who has max resistance to black? Alright, I'm gonna have you work on this. Diose, you can work on this. We'll have you work on this. You should be okay. You have 20. You only take 20% damage from black. You should be safe from this. You've already proven to be so. Deal with that in a second. Alright, we've killed a bunch of people, so we should be fine on the other junk. I'm gonna put you there for now. Which one is you? Sucky Bunky? There we go. Go there. So you guys go back down to here. Go back down here. Go back up here. Baroque Monk seems to be satisfied. That's good. Alright. Looks like we're good to go. a little bit of damage, not a lot though. Looking good. Keep you satisfied. Go ahead and just pop this. Alright, I'm gonna leave Mountain Smiling Bodies alone for a moment. So that'll go back to nothing here. Or nothing there, sorry. Just finished your work. Alright. Well, let these works finish. Gotta get to Meltdown 8. I believe that was the requirement. Just letting this finish. Done. Alright. Bird might proc, that should be fine. We already killed plenty of people. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop this thing here. Okay, same numbers. Alright. Can't click. There we go. Use this temporarily. Should be fine. Alright, Noriko, work on this. You're gonna work on that in a second. And Luna Child, you work on that. And while you're doing that, send work here. Bird appeased. Stop using you. Alright. And next one is going to be all of them being on Meltdown. So we're at 4 now. We're eventually going to get to the point where it's going to be 3 colors at once. You can even forget about your most shameful moments. Indeed. I do need to kill some people. Who do I want to kill? Mostly personnel up here I would like to kill, but... I missed. Realize you can do that. Alright, 3 dead. Magical girl should be appeased. Do your thing, please. Alright, still, so far so good. At full strength, right? Yep. Alright, we're on our way to getting our first sword, assuming we actually succeed at this. Nope. Bird got out. Peck, peck. Okay, good work. Alright, get all the energy. All we need to do is just finish the day. Wow, already at 3. Got nothing there, please. We'll let that finish. Let these finish. And then we'll hit the meltdown. I'll put us at 5. We're gonna at least have noon ordeal and probably a dusk. But everything else should be okay. Red and pale. This will be kind of our ultimate test here. Alright, green noon, not too bad. Let's we'll tag this real quick. So red damage. Oh, Diose got her wings. That's nice. Still gonna send her, because she is the only one that can possibly survive this. You're the only one that could possibly survive that. And you're the only one that can tank this. Okay, looks like you're still not angry at me. That's good. Blanc. Blub. Noon ordeal might be... The green noon might be a little bit dangerous if it's going to stick to red. Because it's all red damage. Alright, we're okay on that front. Keep an eye on all of this. Stop. Okay. While you're doing that, go back to here. All personnel are dead in here, so that's fine. Looks like we're okay on that front. Alright, fantastic work. Let's keep working on it. Okay. Looking good. Noriko, go ahead and keep working on this. You're doing great. Also, I didn't know you can go above 1,000 boxes. That's new. Alright, looks like she survived it pretty good, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's like having 0.2 on your resistance scale is more than enough to handle the damage buff. Yeah, she just keeps healing, so she's just doing just fine. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and work on you again. Try not to die, please. Okay. Shall commit sin and follow the words of the words when Angela comes. There's no fig leaf something. There's no fig leaf left to cover my shame. Good to know. Alright. Noriko, keep working on this. You're doing good. Just don't die on me. And while we're at this, I'm gonna go ahead and start murdering some people. This will bring us up to 6. I'll leave them alone. Yeah, this room needs to be cleared out. Kill them all. We'll keep a few around. Else I'll have to do that trick to keep Queen of Hatred appeased. How are we doing up here? Yeah, we need to kill a bunch of you. Just gonna wipe out this section. Nope, not quite. Alright. She took some pretty good damage. It's percentage based, so that's why Pale's a little bit dangerous. But we should be okay. How's everyone else doing? Alright. Yeah, she's just getting healed. Oh, I think she got healed by White Knight. That's probably what happened. Alright. Well, that's all taken care of. Let's get ready to party. We'll pop this. That'll reset. There. Red, pale, and white. I'll let you deal with that. I'll kill you. You. And you. Everyone else. Group here with the others. All of you, get out of there now! Alright. I was afraid that was going to be a problem. Alright, everyone. All of you guys. Group up down here. Alright, looks like you guys took it pretty good. Everyone but Diose. Diose, hang out here. Alright, we need to keep an eye on this one here. In fact, we're going to slow down to normal speed here. All of you. That thing. You guys hit this thing. Alright. A bunch of personnel are going to end up dying. Let's just go ahead and deal with that now. Yeah, that extra damage is just insane. Good news is we're at 6. Our next one is a meltdown, which is somehow 5. I don't know how. Like it literally cannot be 5. And then after that, it doesn't matter what the next one is, because once we trigger it, we'll be at 8, and that should be enough to get us our victory. Right. I'm gonna kill you. Shield yourself. You should be able to take it. Okay. All of you. Kill that. All of you. Kill that. Back to this. Alright, while that's going on... You're still going through that. Okay, they're done. We'll rendezvous with the rest of them. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this. Don't die. That's all I ask. Don't die. need you guys to hang out. Now go. Okay. Go meet up with the others. Alright, we're okay. Some personnel are about to die again, though. Okay. Where'd you go? Wait, how'd you get over here? Okay. Chompy's getting mad. No surprise there. Done. Alright. We have things happening now. Alright, Diose survived this. Mountain Smiling Body's doing its thing. All I have to do is just get through the day. Day, work on this. Oh. Work on that. Here, work on this. Here, you can work on this. I'm a bit concerned about damage. Oh wow, you soloed that. Good job, Shion. Alright, I'm gonna wait on White Knight for a moment. In fact, in the meantime, I'll do this. You should be able to tank it. Alright, Bird's angry, not surprised. So yeah, at this point, I can actually start calling people back to where they need to be. We're really close. Let my employees rest in peace. Luckily with the boosted damage, the bird gets done pretty quick now. A little helper, please. Prisoner. New red damage. Alright, instinct seems to be fine. Here, work on Pode. Okay, good stuff. Alright. Alright. So that's 5 meltdowns, but there's not 5 to even work with. So, same thing as before. Deal with this. Then, you deal with this. All you have to do is survive. I don't require anything super fancy. I just need you to survive. Oh, red damage is fine. Okay. Then we should be okay then. In theory. I don't... Do we have any personnel left? 1, 2, 3. We shouldn't need to worry about this, but just in case. One thing we should do though is get people out of the hallways before I trigger the end, because as we've learned in the previous incidents, that's a thing to be aware of. Oh good, we got plenty of fodder over here. Do your thing, please. Good work. Alright. Oh, stop using that. Oh god. That was close. Alright. We need workers here. You, instinct. You, instinct. You, instinct. Apparently I have personnel here for some reason. That's fine. Insight. Insight. Feel this fast pain. Okay, green result, which means we'll get a full heal. Okay, good results there. Apparently I still have the meltdown going for some reason. Did it give me 2 of them or something? Whatever. Just do this. Get it done. Noriko, work on this. Alright, we're looking good. Okay, personnel's being called over, that's fine. Let it do its thing. Okay. Alright. One more of these. We're at 197. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one more time. Hopefully it'll be enough. Alright, anyone still in halls? Yes, we need to get you out of here. And you out of there. You out of there. Perfect. Done. Alright. Who wants to trigger? Let's end this with a magical girl. Unknown. Did it! Suppress the core. Took forever. Bunches of stats. Good stuff. And we got everything off of nothing here. So, the only thing we still need to get, I think, is the rest from the coffin guy. But that is completely fine by me. Day 40. Dream of the Black Swan, Redolta, Happy Teddy Bear. A month later, we concluded there was no such thing as the Beast. 00240. I think this was mentioned by a heroic monk. What? People here don't drink coffee in the morning? There's no better way to get energy than a fresh cup of coffee before you start the day. What's that look on your faces? You didn't expect me to come here, did you? How disappointing. I didn't expect a massive welcome party, but I didn't think you guys would be so heartless. Well, of course I understand. You're probably wondering why such a talented man as myself applied to join such a shabby company, huh? Well, everyone has their own different values. Ah, are you A? I think I heard about you from Carmen. Right, actually, Carmen's speech brought me here. Where is she? So you came, you coffee addict. This is Daniel. You can sit here. The person sitting next to you will explain about your work. What? You knew I was coming. I told you, no matter how great you are, you will always be in the palm of my hands. I thought that you were being sarcastic. I have one condition to ask, may I? Can we get a coffee machine here? I want everyone to know how good freshly brewed coffee is. Daniel draw everybody's attention with his fancy suit, which didn't fit here at all. I think Carmen told me a few days ago. One of the elites will stop by to apply to our company. He's a bit pompous, so don't believe everything he says. I asked how she was able to recruit such an elite. Carmen answered nonchalantly as if I asked something too trivial. I'm good at blowing other people's minds. You should know that by now. The revolution doesn't need to be completed by the waving of flags or bloodshed, Manager. I was waiting for a savior for such a long time. Someone who could break me from my old ways and wake me up. Why didn't I think I myself could be the savior? Would you remember my mistake? It's very valuable to me. I hope your own pathetic rebellion taught you a few things. You still don't get the reason why I didn't stop you. I'm talking about the real reason why I was watching you without turning you off like I did to Tifref. I wanted to engrave your lessons on your metal body. I hope you learned something from your resistance that ended up costing the lives of your poor employees who trusted in you until the end. I know the word death means nothing to you now, but to them it held meaning. That's strange, Angela. Since when did you start caring about the deaths of the employees? You were the person who forced open the containment unit just for more energy. I clumsily supported you by agreeing with your actions. Don't think that I've lost it with everything that's happening right now. Now I know that that you don't really care about our condition. That you weren't even the one I should have followed. Chesed, of course you should follow our manager and not me. You don't have to remind me of that. You know what I mean. I'm not going to let you do whatever you want. You're a loser, in the past and even now. Yes, I'm a failure, and you don't need to remind me. You may want to believe that nothing has changed, but in fact many things are changing. We are counting on you to save the situation, Chesed. Let's get rid of any hard feelings we have between us. But I want you to know this. No matter how great you are, you will always be in the palm of my hands. I'm still afraid, Manager. I'm still not sure if I can really fight against the fears I might face in the future. But I decided not to run away. So, can you give me an order now? Just taking a look at the design of his metal body. It's kind of fancy. Someone faithful and trustworthy. 70% seed of light germination. Unfortunately, I don't think there's one other we might be able to do, but to be honest, I don't think I want to try it. And then there's one that I'm not going to do this run. I'll wait until the next one. My data is insufficient now that this is the first time we reached here. Everything from here on, here now is a mystery. I'm not in position to say such things, but it won't be an impossible task. There's a definite distinction between impossible and 0% of possibility. We machines say that something that will never happen after considering every possibility has 0% of possibility. Thus, me seeing you succeeding in every task in the future is not impossible, but rather has 0% of possibility. But I won't be disappointed. I am a machine after all. Even if everything you've built up crumbles, I'll be able to endure as if nothing has happened. I was recalling your footsteps. I think we've done this one. Yeah, we've done this one. The world you stayed in was bright once. There were sun, moon, and clouds floating around them. It was the world of light. But you couldn't stay there. They have robbed you of countless things. You lived with incomplete heart, holding onto the void. Nobody could understand you nor embrace you. Eternal loss dominated your heart. I was one of your robbers. I was looking down on your struggles, standing on the top of the world. Not only you. I've seen many other struggles. It was no less futile than a bug's wriggling. All I had to do was just step on them a few times. But rarely, some of them clenched their teeth and climbed up, dragging their broken bodies. It looked like it will be a delightful trail. I sipped a cup of tea a few times before I took off, but as you can see, the red mist got the best of me. You gave me pain just as much as I gave you. You knew how to break one's mind besides a gruesome torture or use of violence. After everything's done, you collected every bit of human in me, and threw them in this hole until even the soul was rotten. You may have told yourself that I deserve even more than this. Then you must be an upholder of justice, are you not? If it is so, why are you standing there looking like a prisoner just like me? You who fearfully avoided my dying gaze. Why here, being punished like me? Well, while this is a satisfying view to me, is this what her great idealism came to be? You have dragged down your own hero. Do you think your duty is fulfilled after shedding a tear at the funeral of the innocents? When their bodies are still restless. Ironically, you've found a hope in all this misery. The material that the bucket is made of. The gateway to everyone's river. You use the bucket to draw the water from others' wells. The bucket rises with the water of a person from the well of a person. The ancient river flowing at the bottom even before the world is born. It's drawn whether the person consent or not. Change comes when the bucket that holds her saturated ideal and others' ego. About the change. Perhaps it's hard to understand by just listening. How about I show you her miracles? It's burdensome, but for you, anything. People who were selected long ago are waiting. I bring them accordingly to the record. Let me introduce, this is Nameless. He has nothing left, for he has abandoned everything that is himself long ago. To him, things like remains of the past or pain of the present are not important. He only sees future. Have you dreamt well? Yes, you shall dream eternally as you want. Employees will inject cogito soon. What river will flow in you? What world do you hold in you? There are as many worlds as many people are. Discovering them is quite fun. Grg. Nobody can see this. That's why they are adjusting the level of cogito to my order, being blind and deaf. People should not make an eye contact with the drawer. But I must gaze into his eyes until the end. I can't look away no matter how painful it is. Those eyes are a unbearable void and things that should not exist that only I can endure. This is the punishment you gave me. A normal person would have gone mad thousands of times. Thanks to you, I can't be granted with the bliss of madness. The only thing I can do is to lock myself in my eyes. Now we wait. We need more time. To see if it can be sent up to start anew, or is to spend the eternity here in this pillar with me. Now, do you know what these pillars hold? Let's say you're lucky today. Sometimes when cogito level is inadequately adjusted, things that should not exist come up like fragments. Funny that I say this, but it's like an adverse reaction that comes as a prize for doing unspeakable to a human being. The bucket draws other things than what we need, such as an abyss that's asleep beneath the humanity subconsciousness and every possibility. The things from the past, present, even the future, everything. They're out of our control. We can't do anything about them. They float around, echoing with the abnormalities, and eventually manifest themselves once the time comes. They're what you call ordeals. Fortunately, our firepower can suppress them, but that's all we can do. Yes, as you heard, extracting an abnormality is my work. But creating it was Carmen's, who you buried long time ago. She's the mother to all abnormalities. How do you feel now that you know that those abnormalities you face are part of these pillars? You don't feel anything to this agonizing view, do you? Running away from your memory and acting like as if nothing has happened is your specialty after all. Alright. Abnormality, disillusion. As you know, abnormalities and ordeals are the things that came from human mind and took physical forms. That makes them possess possibilities of past, present, even the future. They're mysterious and unstable. However, we humans have never stopped digging out the truth. Not only abnormalities, we want to know and understand everything. Complete a day with maximum observational level on every abnormality in the facility. Please don't freeze. I've gone too far for this. Chesed completes synchronization. Recover with a 25% chance before an employee dies or panics. Once a day per employee. So essentially a once per day 1 in 4 chance of self-resing. Relevant department won't be influenced by guilt meltdown. Complete a day with maximum observation level on every abnormality in the facility. So essentially we need this. It is a bird with many eyes, wandering dark forest, with a lamp that never falls dark. I see, we're getting to this point, are we? Alright, so there are three bird abnormalities in Lobotomy Corporation. One is Punishing Bird. I believe the one down here might be Big Bird, and then there's one other. If you have all three active, things happen. If I can, I'll try to do it. It'll be kind of hard to do simply because freaking White Knight's gonna always draw my attention. In any case, let's move an employee here just to take care of. Oh wow, we actually need to spread out the employees even further. Kodahime, you can head down here. Should be okay. Ego list. Got some new stuff. Cover 25% of the damage dealt to the target as HP. Its form is sloppy, as if saying you're yearning to imitate the form of a human should have ended at greed. When the otherworldly eyes stare at you, you will tremble. If pushed to the limit, you can wield it. It can deliver a powerful downswing that is impossible for a single human. Requires Fortitude 5 and level 5. So we definitely got some firepower now. Alright, all that said and done, let's go ahead and start the day. Yep, that is Big Bird. And... nope, okay, so it's 005102 is what Heroic Monk is referencing. You haven't encountered that one yet. Alright, well, this video went on super long, I apologize. But I am TheDepressed Dito, and this was Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.